Welcome Young Arena here in Waterloo, Iowa, getting ready for junior varsity action here as Omaha takes on the Waterloo Warriors in Midwest High School hockey action. With me tonight, Dave Volanek. Welcome, Dave, to a weekend of hockey in Waterloo, Iowa.
Thanks, Michael. It's good to be here. Glad the weather held off so that the boys could get in here safely, and hopefully we're going to enjoy a night and daytime game tomorrow.
Absolutely. A little bit of weather coming in, and seems to have tapered off a little bit since we got in the rink, but expecting some snow tonight, and hopefully not too bad travels to head home tomorrow.
Right.
Well, we got about 30 seconds left here in warm-ups, and we'll get underway with this contest here shortly. JV hockey action is periods run 15 minutes apiece with a clean between second and third. In this season, Omaha in the RPI rankings, and they had to do RPI rankings because of the COVID and teams missing games and so forth. Omaha sits number 2 in the RPI rankings after a loss last weekend to the Quad City Blues. And Waterloo right now is sitting about 5th, so pretty close to each other. The record itself is very close, as far as the points. And hopefully we have a pretty good action-packed game here tonight.
Well, at least on paper, this should be a good matchup between these two teams. Hopefully the bus legs got worked out for both JV and varsity on the junior Lancer side of things, and we can hopefully expect some great performance out of our junior Lancers this evening.
Yeah, hopefully so. I know they started off a little slow last Saturday night, and they came back flying on Sunday morning, but a little too late at that point. Dropped them down from first to second in the RPIs, and I anticipate that Coach Kinder's got these guys ready and ready to play. They will. They do have an injury bug out there right now. A couple of kids out with injury, and didn't make. I think there was a couple that didn't even make the trip. So Hudson Dilworth, he's at home. He was not feeling well, and I think Rhett Warner. I don't think Rhett Warner made the trip either. So.
Well, both Warner and Dilworth, when they're on the ice, they are formidable players. So hopefully we'll be able to fill the gaps here this evening. About ready to start. First line, we have Ben Parsons at the centerman position. Right wing's Josh Bedori, and at left wing looks like we have Victor Knapp.
I'm not sure what's going on at center ice right now.
Discussion with the referee and linesman. It's time to rock and roll.
I have no idea.
There's a momentary delay. They've actually even called the goalies back over.
Well, the game was supposed to have started at 5. Warm-ups happened. Those are only 5 minutes, but we're 10 after right now. So I'm not sure if what they're waiting on.
Well, I see the main scoreboard above center ice.
Oh, maybe
it might be froze up.
It could be froze up, potentially, yeah, because they've got senior night here tonight. And they've got some graphics up on the screen, and that could be the problem, that they're not sure how to get that off.
Right.
It happens. You got special nights like this, and
it does indeed. Well, I hear the whistle from the referee, so regardless of whether the main screen's froze up or not, or if it's just a tad bit under the weather, looks like we're going to get underway here regardless.
We'll have our on-screen clock that is pretty accurate, so we'll have that to keep track by too.
And there are smaller scoreboards here inside the arena, both north and south.
Well, Providing that's what we were waiting for, yes.
And it could be. All right, our defensemen are Lundgren and Banaszak.
Now we're waiting for a goaltender.
And it looks like we do have a minor delay for our goaltender.
I was going to say Simon was out there. I don't know what happened to him.
It looks like he went back down the tunnel, because he's definitely not on the bench.
Oh, is that because they thought they were going to...
So hopefully they sent down an assistant or one of the teammates to grab him and get him back out here on the ice.
This is a weird start to the evening, isn't it?
It definitely is.
Well, we apologize to our fans watching this game on YouTube.
Well, and it looks to me like there was more than just Simon Johnson that went down the tunnel. There are I've seen as many as 6 Junior Lancer JV players come back up out of the tunnel.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know what was said. We'll find out probably an intermission or after the game what was going on. It's like, why would you send a bunch of kids away if you weren't planning on starting the game? I don't know. I'm surprised they don't.
And here comes
I was going to say,
Simon
I'm
Johnson.
surprised they don't throw the backup out there just to get her going.
Yeah. All right, we're going to be underway here shortly.
Want to apologize up front. Looks like we got some choppy video, and hopefully we can get that worked out here before too long.
Omaha wins the draw. Bedorj dumps in to the Waterloo zone. Waterloo's able to get it back up to neutral ice and quickly dumped back in by the Lancers. Farnsworth tries to put one on net. It gets deflected. Lundgren down into the corner. Farnsworth back at the point with the puck, and just let that one stray just beyond the blue line, so we got a delayed offsides. Omaha's forced to tag up. It's going to give Waterloo a chance to get down into the Omaha zone, and they do. Farnsworth battling with Buckley behind the Omaha net. Puck's chipped back up the side to Gabe Chubb, and now Bedore gives chase and gains the puck down in the zone. A pass to Chubb, and he just fanned that one.
A little too hard. Too many men?
That's what it looks like. Trying to figure out. The linesman was looking at the Waterloo bench when he made the call.
But it's on Omaha, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is on Omaha.
But I'm trying to figure out how it can be too many men on the ice when the puck was in the offensive zone.
Correct.
It's going to be a long night.
Well, I hope not. Caden Allred to serve this too many men penalty for Omaha. So a quick penalty kill with 13:59 left here in the first period. Waterloo wins the draw. A pass up the line gets intercepted by Wilmers. Still battling over on the penalty box side of the ice. Omaha with a good forecheck here on the penalty kill. Waterloo able to gain the zone, but quickly Omaha is quick to dump that puck back out. Waterloo retreats back down behind their net. And here they are on the breakout. Clark loses the puck in neutral ice, but it's quickly picked up by Schwickerath. A shot on goal and a save by Simon Johnson. 1:17 left in the Waterloo power play. Parsons, Trimborn, Laviska, and Farnsworth out there on the penalty kill for Omaha. Puck's faceoffs won by Omaha and is cleared all the way down by Laviska. GB over for Waterloo, tries to pick the puck up and hangs onto it long enough to dump it down into the Omaha zone. Farnsworth picks it up, rolls behind the net, comes back up the side. Coots
And pass.
Yeah. Coots caught that chip from Farnsworth, but he held it in his glove just a little too long, and hand pass is the call. Face-off just outside the Omaha zone. 50 seconds left in the Waterloo power play. Chubb wins the draw over to LaVisca, chips it up into neutral ice. Waterlooans up at the puck, and Coots puts it down behind the Omaha net. And Omaha's able to clear.
Oh.
A very hard forecheck by Eli Trushinsky. Got, I think that was Noah Gebe for Waterloo. Got him a little riled. And he ended up taking a tumble there into the Waterloo net. The net was dislodged, and so we have a stoppage in play.
Yeah, I was going to say Tro actually stopped short of going behind the net, and he collided with his goaltender, I believe.
Omaha wins the draw. Puck trickles back into neutral ice, and DeSpirito dumps it down into the Waterloo zone. 20 seconds left in the Waterloo power play. Omaha is able to keep it down into the Waterloo zone. Trushinsky battles for the puck. Terhune gains the zone for Waterloo. Puts a shot up and a glove save by Johnson. 2 seconds left in the power play. I've said this many times, though. Sometimes the next 10 to 20 seconds after you kill the penalty is almost as dangerous as the penalty kill itself. Omaha back to full strength. The puck gets dumped up into the zone. Trimborn hard on the forecheck, along with Fitzpatrick down into the corner. A centering pass makes it back up to the point. Lundgren with a shot and a save. Another shot from the left side. Fitzpatrick wasn't able to get a hold of it. Jacoby Davis was, and he makes the save, and we'll have an offensive zone faceoff here with 11:35 left here in the first period. We are scoreless. Speaking of Fitzpatrick, sure hope his dad's doing okay.
Yeah, I heard about that last night.
Took a nasty tumble as he was working as a linesman in the UNO Maverick North Dakota Fighting Hawks game last night.
Yeah, wishing Scott Fitzpatrick well in his recovery.
Most definitely. LaVisca puts the puck behind the net. Clark's able to hold it in temporarily. Lentz dumps it in back down now for Waterloo. Banaszak picks it up. A pass that was intercepted by Schrickerath. Picked up again by Fitzpatrick. Wilmer's battled right along the blue line. Puck ends up back down in the Omaha zone despite me being tongue-tied. Roby's able to chip it in. Parsons has it behind the net, tries to make a pass. That's intercepted. Now we're battling for the puck down in the right corner. Waterloo trying to get it back up the opposite side. They're able to get it across the line, but their pass goes awry. Parsons picks it up and is able to forward it up across to Lundgren. Lundgren gains the zone, tries a centering pass to Roby. That's broken up. Roby trying to center it, decides to go back to the point to Farnsworth. Farnsworth with a shot. And, wow, that one almost went in. That shot looked like got deflected and then came back across the crease, but there were no black sweaters there to put it in. Another shot from Farnsworth that was Lundgren that got blocked.
That puck is bouncing right now.
It sure is. Farnsworth picks up the puck, takes it back down into the zone, and that pass got blocked by Buckley. And so we're still inside the Omaha zone trying to battle with a breakout. Farnsworth again goes across to break out, but this time he hits the skates of the referee. And now Omaha still trying to gain the Waterloo zone. And they do now. Victor Knapp in. He makes a nice move down in the corner, fanned on his pass to go back up to the point. And now Waterloo with a short pass that didn't reach its intended target. DeSpirito puts the puck back behind the net, tries to get it over to Knapp for the breakout. And now it's back up to the point for Waterloo. Coots with a shot from the point that is off the mark, went left of the net. That puck gets cleared down into the Waterloo zone by Victor Knapp. Gabe Chubb down battling. Eli Trushinsky, Chubb. And now that puck trickles back past DeSpirito. And a quick move there by Waterloo. They overskated the puck and lost their opportunity to get a chance on net. And quickly Omaha is able to get it back down into the Waterloo zone. A clearing chance by Waterloo, and the linesman gets tied up with that one. Laviska's now got the puck. He pushes it into the Waterloo zone, makes it all the way down to the net. And there was a save there by Jacoby Davis. Puck battling in the corner. A pass across that goes awry for Waterloo. Homelar was able to get it back down in. Lau Laviska picks it up behind the Omaha net. Goes for a breakout pass. Gets it to Trushinsky. Trushinsky passes it up to passes it up to Allred. And as Ethan Lentz tried to break that puck out for Waterloo, the puck ends up out of play. 7:07 left to play here in the first period. Still no score.
One of our listeners there, Dave, mentioned that it may have been the delay of the game at the start may have been for mouth guards.
Oh.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Which would have been probably the reason why maybe so many Omaha players ended up back down in the dressing room to retrieve theirs.
Which makes me wonder why, because it's part of the game, part of your equipment. Why would you not have it?
It is indeed.
Not saying they wear it, but they should at least have it with them.
Right. Parsons dumps it down into the Waterloo zone. Fitzpatrick gives chase. Waterloo's able to get it back up into the neutral zone. DeSpirito with a pass D to D to Lundgren. Lundgren dumps it down, and it ends up on Davis' stick, and he covers for an offensive zone faceoff for Omaha.
So I want to give a shout out to Natalia Knapp for giving us that information. Yeah, it's not something. I mean, you look at it, and you see all these players leaving, and it's like, what's going on? But yeah, that's probably exactly what the situation is. So thanks, Natalia.
Waterloo won the draw, chipped it out into neutral ice. It was the pass was intercepted by Laviska. He was able to get a pass over to Carson Coleman. Carson Coleman's shot finds the back of the net, and Omaha is up 1-0.
Nice little shot by Coleman off that pass from Laviska, and just kind of buried at the bottom corner of that net. Not really anything that goalie could do. I mean, as with any goalie, when your team coughs it up like that, you're kind of at the mercy.
Didn't seem to make himself as big as he probably could have to try and block that shot or make a save on it. But regardless, Omaha leads now 1-0. And we're back into the Waterloo zone now.
You talk
that
about
quick shot by Wilmers hit the post.
I was going to say, you're talking about the goalie making himself big. He left that whole wide side looking open there.
Yeah, he sure did.
Just caught it, I think, with his paddle.
Banaszak picks up the puck in the Omaha zone. Pushes it over to Wilmers. Wilmer's back down to LaVisca. LaVisca tries to chip it off the glass. He is able to get it up into the neutral zone. Now Omaha, Chubb pushes that puck down but overskated it. Now Wilmers holds on to it, waits for Omaha to get onside. And an errant shot finds the puck back down in the Omaha zone. Stretch pass to Roby, misses the mark.
Oh, waved off.
But icing was waved off. Chubb down again along the far wall. That puck got stolen from him by Homelar. Now Pillock forwards up, and that puck almost picked up by Trimborn, but it still finds its way down into the Omaha zone. A quick Homelar got a pass there by Schrickerath, but he wasn't able to put the puck on net, and it went wide right. Another shot by Schrickerath that ended up left of the net.
Yeah, we talked about coughing the puck up in front of your goalie, and that was almost a prime example right there with Omaha.
Yeah, it was. Knapp with a shot.
They're seeing
that went, and a blocker save by Davis. They're starting to, Omaha's starting to see that stick side and being open. Farnsworth with a good move. Goes through neutral ice, gains the zone for Waterloo, takes a shot that ends up getting blocked.
Post.
And that one did hit the post. Now Ben Parsons down in the corner trying to maintain control. Ends up on Bedor's stick. Trushinsky battles. Waterloo tries to come back out and is able to put that puck up into the neutral zone, quickly corralled by Banaszak. Banaszak to Bedore. Bedore to Parsons. Parsons lost it, and Bedore was able to put it back down into the zone. Now Waterloo on a breakout. The puck gets back past Banaszak temporarily. Ends up down in the Omaha zone. DeSpirito puts a stick on it, and it goes wide of any other player, and we end up with an icing call against the Junior Lancers. Coots and White battle for the puck after the face-off for Waterloo. Banaszak is able to get it up to Allred. Allred forwards it up to Trushinsky. Trushinsky gains the line. Centering pass goes awry. Puck ends up just past the stick of Banaszak. Banaszak still battles in the neutral zone and is able to slow up the rush for Waterloo. Trushinsky ends up with the puck behind the Omaha net. Goes to stop and loses control of the puck. Waterloo's battling. Spent a little too much time now here in the defensive zone. Gabe Chubb battles three Waterloo players. White takes a shot for Waterloo. It goes to the right of the Omaha net. Another shot by GB. Ends up behind the Omaha net. Back up to the point. Now Coots with a shot that goes wide. DeSpirito picks up the puck, tries to clear it out.
Oh my.
Ends up back on GB's stick. GB takes a shot that's deflected away from the Omaha net. And just like that, Gabe Chubb picks up the puck, loses control of it in the neutral zone. It trickles into Waterloo territory. And quickly, Gabe Chubb didn't retreat fast enough, and offsides is the call. Good battle going on right now. Omaha up 1-0 with 1:56 left to play here in the first period. We want to give a shout-out, if we can right now, very quickly to Brody Banaszak's dad, who's in the hospital. We wish him a speedy recovery. Farnsworth dumps the puck in for OJL. Picked up by Waterloo. A clearing pass misses its mark. A quick tag up by Omaha. And Trimborn lost control of that puck. Truhorn for Waterloo blew a tire and lost control of the puck. And a shot deflected wide by Davis. Carson Coleman with a pass up into the slot. A shot by Fitzpatrick that gets blocked. Farnsworth passes over to LaVisca. LaVisca across the red line. Now down into Waterloo's zone, down into the corner. Backhand pass back behind to Roby. Whoa. Fitzpatrick tried to check. That was unsuccessful. That puck ends up back on the point. Farnsworth with a shot that got redirected. A little bit chippy there in front of the Waterloo crease. Parsons now back with a pass to Farnsworth. Farnsworth's shot.
That's a quick whistle, too.
Gets saved by Davis.
Oh, he had a penalty.
And we got a hooking call.
That's why it was a quick penalty. Quick whistle, sorry. I'm like, he barely touched his glove, didn't give him an opportunity to play it, but that would be why.
So Mason Winberg, the sophomore from Cedar Falls, will spend 2 minutes in the box for hooking, and this will give Omaha their first chance at a power play. 29.2 seconds left to play here in the first, so obviously a carryover for this power play into the second period. Waterloo's able to clear it. Wilmers, a missed pass. That pass ends up all the way down into the Omaha zone, and Homelar was almost beat Simon Johnson to that puck. Homelar picks it up again in neutral ice. The puck ends up trickling behind the Omaha net, and that's where we're going to end things. At the end of the first period, Omaha 1, Waterloo nothing, and 91 seconds left on the Omaha power play. Welcome back. Second period action getting started here. Trimborn battles and gains control of the puck. off the face-off, tips it back to Farnsworth, who passes it over to Wilmers. Wilmers now back over to Carson Coleman, who took a shot, and that went high above the crossbar. Gabe Chubb with the puck. One-timer by Wilmers and a pad save by Davis. Down in the corner, Trimborn with a blind pass. Fortunately, it was snagged by Wilmers. He hangs on to it.
Oh.
And just like that, Homelar ends up getting back.
Nice.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was a gutsy play by Simon Johnson to come that far out of the net to beat Homelar.
Well, there's only
it worked.
One of two things that are going to happen. He's going to get it or he's going to score, and either way, he was on a breakaway. You know, you want to cause disruption to him getting that puck, and that's exactly what Simon did. I don't know if he would do that a second time in a game, though.
I'm not sure, because eventually you have to come back to the bench or the dressing room, and so you have to listen to the ire of your coach. An open ice check.
That was a shoulder.
That was a shoulder check, and that was an open ice shoulder check by Nolan Fitzpatrick. But he's going to go to the box for a check.
2 and a 10.
2 and a 10 for head contact, but
well, I can tell you with officiating like that, they'll never see a higher level USA hockey tournament. That was a bad call. That was a shoulder straight in.
No doubt about it. Again, apologize for the choppy stream, but it was blatantly obvious that Nolan Fitzpatrick went shoulder to shoulder on that check. But unfortunately, he's going to be away for 10 minutes and a whistle.
He'd go to the box, feel shame, come back, score a goal.
Well, let's hope so.
Yeah, let's hope this doesn't get away on us here.
GB on the rush. Shot goes wide of the net. Buckley goes back down, but the puck dribbles past him. And now the Waterloo penalty is over, and now they're on the power play for the next minute and 25 seconds. Parsons tried to clear, but the puck got past him. That was a quick power play goal. Michael, my apologies. I actually looked down for half a second, and I missed the shot.
Yeah, you know, it was. I believe it was a deflection. You know, they took a shot. There were a few guys in front, and I don't think Johnson even saw it. Because next thing you know, he's looking behind him, and there it is.
Well, Omaha back to full strength, but unfortunately, we've got a tie game.
Yeah, damage was done on that one.
Lachlan Wilmer's going to come in to the face-off against Schwickerath. Omaha wins the draw. DeSpirito to Knapp. Knapp to Wilmers. Wilmers with a pass, and no one was paying attention in the slot, and Omaha missed another scoring opportunity there. DeSpirito chips it back to Wilmers. Wilmers loses it. And that puck ends up in the glove of Davis, and there'll be a face-off to his left.
Omaha needs to get back to getting those low shots along the ice, because that's what beat them the first time, and I think that's what's going to beat them again.
I agree. Davis tried to save that one, but it trickled past him, and now Omaha's gained control. Wilmers with a pass over to Knapp. Knapp wasn't able to get the puck on net. That puck's going to end up getting chipped all the way down into the Omaha zone. Banaszak is going to battle with Homelar. Homelar ends up winning that one. Still gaining control and trying to get that puck centered, but he couldn't get it done. Puck comes back to the point. The shot went wide of the net. Wilmers tried to pick up that shot from Pillock, and that was unsuccessful. Deflected shot ends up covered up by Simon Johnson, and with 11:38 left here in the second period, got a tie game and a defensive zone faceoff. Gabe Chubb in to take the draw. He wins the draw back to LaVisca. And he's able to pack it back out. Trushinsky ends up with it temporarily. Back to Chubb. Trushinsky's centered, looking for that centering pass, and it got redirected. Now Farnsworth breaks up the Waterloo rush. Puck ends up back down into the Waterloo zone.
Turn around.
And now Terhune ends up getting knocked over by Farnsworth. LaVisca picks up the puck. He gains the Waterloo zone. He's got Trushinsky and Gabe Chubb, and the pass went back past both of them. And it ends up all the way back down in the Omaha zone. Caden Allred's going to pick it up, and he's on a quick rush.
Up. Saw it a little too late.
Yep. Probably should have headmanned that puck. Trushinsky had a scoring opportunity there, I think. Probably another missed opportunity. Roby ends up with that puck coming off of a Waterloo stick. Buckley waiting right at the blue line. His pass to White way out in front. LaVisca tries to chip that puck and get it out. It finally ends up on Wilmer's stick, and he was able to temporarily get it into the zone. Coots with a shot and a blocker saved by Simon. And now Wilmers with the puck, and his shot ends up going just wide of the Waterloo net. Roby battles behind the net, ends up falling down temporarily. Trimborn back into the high slot waiting for a pass. That pass got past him. Buckley tried to get a hold of it. And I'll tell you what, a huge battle there in front of the net. There was some forwards for Omaha playing defense and actually playing goalie. And fortunately for them, they were able to keep that puck back out of the net. I think that was one of those instances where Simon would have been better off staying between the pipes.
Yeah. I heard it hit pad, though.
It did. Now, this game's... I'll tell you what, despite the 2-10, that really wasn't a 2-10 on Nolan Fitzpatrick.
Physicality's picking up.
Yeah, the physicality's picking up, and I don't think that they're going to want to let this go on too much longer, because they'll start losing control of the game.
Waterloo's head coach, I think, is Brian Cook down there. He's calling the referee over. Come on, guys. Brian Cook is a referee himself. You can't be – you don't like the hits, tell your players to play the game.
Right.
I'm sure that's what he's complaining about.
He probably is. I don't know if you noticed or not, but the JV captain, Ben Parsons, got called over by the referee, and they exchanged words temporarily. Now Derek Kinder wants a word as well.
Well, he just wants to know what
and I'm
the
sure he just wants,
was.
yeah, I'm sure he just wants clarification on that discussion.
Quid pro quo. You tell him something, you gotta let me know what's going on.
Right. Parsons with a centering pass. It ended up going awry, but it gets dumped back down into the zone by Lundgren. Now Waterloo tries to get it out. Lentz skates past the puck. Parsons ends up gaining the zone. He's looking for a blind pass there that deflected off of the boards, ended up back by the net, but there wasn't an Omaha player there to get a good shot. Knapp dumps it back behind. Parsons drops that pass off to Coleman. Coleman brings it up to the point. Pass ends up back on Coleman's stick. Homelar has been pretty busy with the scoring opportunities for Waterloo, and he almost had another one there.
You know, you've got a guy covering the point. That's probably the last place you want to throw that puck.
Right.
I don't know.
Lundgren dumps that down into the zone, and Omaha's going to take that opportunity for a line change. Waterloo gains the zone. Moss puts the puck down into the corner, loses control. Laviska's got it, passes it up to Trushinsky. It ends up on Trushinsky's stick, chipped off, but
too much.
It touched it on the Omaha side of the center line, so icing is the call.
Great handman pass by Laviska up to Trushinsky, though.
It was.
Just couldn't hold it.
He holds on to that pass. I think he's just one deke away from a breakaway.
Drop the puck.
Omaha wins the draw. Bedore tries to pass it up, but it ends up deflecting off of Chubb's skates. So he comes back behind the net. Trushinsky puts the puck up the boards. It ends up on Winberg's stick. He puts a pass down into the corner. Battle to Simon Johnson's left. Puck ends up, and another puck ends up back into the zone. And offsides is the call.
Almost acts like these pucks have been put over a warm stove before the game.
I was going to say,
bouncing around.
Were they on kind of a grate that was suspended above a Bunsen burner for an hour before the game, or what?
Yeah, they look a little saucy out there the way they're bouncing.
Trimborn in to take the draw. Waterloo ends up with it. Puck gets past White. Somebody needs to grab that puck for Omaha. Farnsworth's going to go ahead and carry. The offensive defenseman,
come on, guys,
was too slow getting into the zone.
We're trying to be way too fancy with the puck right now, and we just need to be deliberate. Point A, point B, get the puck deep and chase after it. This dipsy doodle at the blue line just is not helping us at all. That's like 3 or 4 now in this game that we should have been onside with good.
Yeah, that's right.
Good offensive pressure.
Wilmers and Farnsworth. Wilmers was across the line when Farnsworth dumped that one, and they exchanged words there right before the face-off. Hopefully they're both on the same page. Buchan dumps that puck into the zone for Waterloo. And a quick tip, and that puck is now on the stick of Tyler Trimborn. And that puck ended up in the net.
That was a tripler.
There was a little battle there. That was a little Trimborn backhand, it looked like.
It was a Trimborn little backhand, and the defender tried to pull that out and just didn't quite get it. Not, when you have to make double swats at it to get it out, then
that's
probably a good sign whether the referee's in place or not that it was probably in. So, yeah, good little backhand by Trimborn there, and Omaha leads this contest right now 2-1.
Omaha back into the zone. Net's off, so we're going to get a stoppage in play there.
Whose net's off?
Yes.
Not because net's off?
That too.
That too.
Carson Coleman had a scoring opportunity there, but unfortunately the net didn't cooperate. You thought I was talking about some Russian player, didn't you?
Oh.
Boy, how that didn't end up in the net, I don't know. Banaszak with a good with a good shot down there. They got saved by Davis, but the back door was wide open. Unfortunately, no black sweater over there to get a hold of it. Banaszak tips that one back up. It gets redirected by Victor Knapp and down into the Waterloo zone. Back up to neutral ice. Laviska dumps it back in. Pillock. Over to Lentz. Lentz battles with Coleman. Victor Knapp joins the fray. Gabe Chubb ends up with the puck. Trying to find a way to get it over there into the slot. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Trushinsky picks that puck up as it's heading out of the heading out of the Waterloo zone. He takes a shot. Davis with the save. 4:53 left here in the second period. Omaha leads 2-1. Shots on goal right now. Omaha leads that battle 16-9. Chubb pushes that puck forward. Ends up going across the crease in front of Davis. Chubb ends up back with the puck in the corner. Puck comes back up to the point. And a dump down into the corner. Now Trushinsky ends up with it again behind the net, and it gets poked past him by Mason Winberg. Winberg and Chubb battle. Winberg wins. Farnsworth cheated up a little too far, so he wasn't able to pinch down and hold that puck in the zone, and Waterloo's able to get it down into Omaha territory briefly before Lundgren's able to get it back up into neutral ice and ends up on Trushinsky's stick. And his pass for Gabe Chubb led him too far. Otherwise, Chubb would have been able to put that one in the back of the net guaranteed. Trushinsky again with the puck in neutral ice. Tries to chip it across. Gabe Chubb ends up with it. That was a dangerous pass. Two white sweaters there that could have very easily intercepted that. Chubb trying to gain control. Gets it back down in the corner. Wilmers battles with it. Roby down there to assist. Roby with the centering pass to Trimborn. And the shot ended up in traffic. Laviska's shot gets deflected up into the air by Moss. Trimborn dumps it down into the corner. Roby overskates it. And we end up in neutral ice again. Laviska with the puck. Hanging on to it. Omaha tags up. Laviska makes a move. High slot shot. And a save by Davis. Wilmers over to battle. Buckley ends up getting this puck across the blue line and into the Omaha zone. Buckley and White for Waterloo. I don't know what Buckley fell over there. Must have been that red line that outlines the face-off circle. Now Roby pushes a puck past GB. Trimborn ends up making a shot that ends up getting blocked by Coots.
Got to be quicker on their changes.
Much quicker on the changes. There was some definite miscommunication there. Omaha only had 3 guys on the ice there temporarily. Laviska tries to get that one chipped over to Knapp. Doesn't find the mark. Ben Parsons ends up with it. He battles with the referee for the puck. Yeah. Still battling with stripes. There. Now Carson Coleman breaks it out. Loses control of it, but is able to get it back down into the zone. He passes it over to Ben Parsons and just went over the top of his stick. Waterloo clears back up into the neutral zone. Laviska's got it. He's going to circle with it a couple times. Ends up making a couple moves. Looking for a pass to Parsons. Doesn't get it. But fortunately, that puck went behind Parsons. Ends up with Coleman. Coleman shoots and scores.
I wish this video feed was a little better.
Maybe my slow broadcasting is allowing me to actually keep up with the play based on the choppy internet connection.
You're fine.
So with 1:37 left to play here in the second period, Omaha with a 2-goal lead now. They lead the Warriors 3-1.
Now that's a couple of times Leviska's been able to dangle his way into the zone and had a couple of nice passes. That one actually connected.
It sure did. And Omaha's all the better for it. Back down into the Waterloo zone. Trzynski hard on the forecheck. Pillock tries to beat him away from the puck. And now Homelar was able to pick up that puck and skate it forward, but then he lost control of it. Omaha ends up back with it. And Bedore was able to get it back in before Schrickerath carried it across into the neutral zone for Waterloo. Omaha retreats down into their own zone. Maintains control of the puck. Chubb in the neutral zone. Loses it to Pillock. Battle in front of the Omaha bench, and the puck trickles back down, and Schrickerath picks it up in the Waterloo zone. Schrickerath to Homelar. Homelar passes it over to Pillock. Pillock and Lentz there. That shot gets blocked. Now Gabe Chubb with the puck. Forwards it up to Roby. Roby down into the corner. Blows a tire. Maintains control of the puck. A centering pass. That centering pass to Bedore was just out of position for that. Pillock puts it back up to the point. Omaha is able to gain a shot and a little extracurricular activity there. Farnsworth put the puck back down there. As Davis covered it up, Roby was standing right next to Davis. The blade of his stick was actually right in front of Davis's glove, and there were a couple white sweaters that took exception to that. It was after the whistle. There was no call. Lachlan Wilmer's in to take the draw for Omaha, pushes it over to Parsons, and Parsons' shot was blocked.
What? Net off?
Apparently. The net was off.
His net?
His net.
His net's off?
His net.
That's a new one. We'll have to talk about that in intermission, Dave. I don't know.
The net, his net. Omaha wins the draw. Banaszak is able to dump the puck down into the Waterloo zone as time expires. And as the second intermission starts, Omaha leads the Warriors 3-1. Shots on goal right now after 2 periods of play. Omaha leads that battle 19-10. We're going to take a short break as the Zamboni comes out to do its work. Thank you for watching. We'll be back with third period action shortly. You've been watching Junior Lancer Hockey on the Omaha Hockey Network.
Welcome back to Young Arena here in Waterloo, Iowa for Period 3 action, JV hockey. Omaha Junior Lancers versus the Waterloo Warriors. Omaha right now leads this contest 3-1, outshooting Waterloo 19-10. Dave, that's the first two periods. We were talking intermission that Omaha seemed to be covering those angles pretty well on this larger ice surface.
Yeah, I agree. They made it. If you weren't looking up at the scoreboard, you might not know whose home ice this was.
Absolutely.
I mean, Omaha seemed to, even with a few mistakes that were here or there, they were able to cover them, make up for them, and move forward.
Yeah, Omaha had plenty of opportunities in the first two periods. This score could be 6-1. The way they've been playing and pressuring, and puck bounces. We talked about in the second period how that puck is bouncing around everywhere. And sure enough, with those bounces, and of course, others might look at it and say, "Well, lucky bounces, right?" Bounces go our way, bounces go your way. Well, if the bounces had not gone over the stick, I think we could be looking at a much different score right now.
Yeah, there were definitely some passes that ended up going awry based on what at least appears to be a warm puck, at least from this angle.
Yeah, I mean, you always like to, when you get into a game like this, you always like to have your pucks frozen, right? Or at least as cold as genuinely possible. So, yeah, it could just be they've been sitting out too long now and, sitting in the penalty box and stuff. They're just warmed up. But, yeah, third period underway here shortly, and we'll see what that brings us here. Hopefully the Omaha Junior Lancers can retain this lead and add to it.
Well, let's see what happens. Things started to get a little chippy in the second period. There was a discussion between coaches and referee, and that got cooled down at least a little bit. And here we are underway with third period action. First shot on goal for the period goes to Waterloo. Omaha gets that broke out, dumps it down into the Waterloo zone. Davis covers up, and we'll have an offensive zone face-off. Gabe Chubb's going to take the draw for Omaha. And the puck ends up back behind the net. Breaks up a rush with a good check. Makes a good shot there on goal. Davis with the save. Chubb again with the puck. Moves through traffic, gets into the slot, and then gets tied up.
That shot had to be off his stick quicker than that.
Yeah. Kurtz dumps it up into neutral ice. Farnsworth picks it up. Farnsworth to Lundgren. Lundgren to Chubb. He lost sight of that one. Lundgren back with the puck. Over to Trushinsky. Trushinsky's shot gets pushed out of the way. And now once again, Homelar's trying to sprint down and catch that puck before it crosses the goal line, but unfortunately he was unsuccessful. Good for Omaha, icing the call.
Absolutely. I noticed that Mr. Fitzpatrick is back on the ice. I didn't see he must have come out in the second period, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Totally missed that. Hopefully he can keep himself on the ice this time.
Ben Parsons in for the draw. Waterloo wins that one, but quickly ends up on the stick of Eli Trushinsky. He takes a shot, and Davis with a pad save. Battle in front of the net. Parsons and Trushinsky were both down there working for it. Banaszak pinches, comes down into the corner, joins the fray. Shurkarath whips that puck all the way around. DeSpirito holds it in. Puck on the stick of the Waterloo defenseman. Forwards it up to Homelar. Homelar gains the Omaha zone and then loses that battle to DeSpirito. Omaha with a good forecheck so far here through most of the game. They've made it difficult. Made it very difficult for Waterloo to get anything going.
Until we do that kind of stuff
Until
right
there's too much traffic around there in front of the net.
Gosh.
And that first pass that just missed the Waterloo stick, that could have been a problem. Good hard hustle by Trimborn. Gets the puck down there, but just couldn't get it past Davis. LaVisca picks up the puck in the neutral zone. He passes that over to Knapp. Knapp gains the zone, takes a shot. High one hits. That high shot hit Davis in the chest. He was unable to control it. Bumps back out, ends up on the stick of Gabe Chubb, and he buries that puck to give Omaha a 3-goal lead.
You know, when this Omaha JV club is on its game, there's not many teams better, and they seem to attack. And, I mean, that's a sign of a good club, right?
Yep.
And that would show the fact that they just attacked right there. You know, Jacoby was trying to save it. He made this initial save, and then the rebound came out, and Gabe Chubb was there to hammer it home.
Yeah, weak back check there on the part of the Warriors. Didn't have enough personnel back there to corral that puck and get it out of harm's way. Waterloo wins the draw, but Lachlan Wilmers ends up with that puck. Ben Parsons push. Parsons and Wilmers were both down there in front of Davis, but he was able to get a glove on that puck and cover it up.
And that clock never started.
It did not, and we also have a Waterloo penalty. Dominic Buchanan, match penalties.
It's coincidental.
So I didn't see who went in for.
Probably something after whistle down there.
Well, they got 25 up on the board, but it looked like for Waterloo, but I'm pretty sure that was Buchanan and not Clark.
We'll check your
in the box.
Point streak in a minute.
We'll see who went in the box for Omaha as well. 5-on-5 action. That high shot by LaVisca goes wide. Down in the corner. Centering pass. Ends up back out at the point. Farnsworth is able to hold it in and dump it back. Carson Coleman had that puck on his stick temporarily. Ends up back with that pass from Farnsworth. We're down in the corner. And a pass just went past Nolan Fitzpatrick.
Roby.
I didn't hear the call. Was it roughing?
I think so. I'm checking here in a second.
Fitzpatrick ties that puck up, gets it back down into the Waterloo zone temporarily. Now DeSpirito pinches down, holds it in.
Both unsportsmanlike misconduct.
Both unsportsmanlike. All right. Lundgren dumps that over into the opposite corner.
They're taking it all the way back, it looks like?
They are taking it all the way back.
Intentional? I believe.
Well, I didn't see a hand go up by the linesman. But when Lundgren dumped that puck, he may have been on the home side of the center line. I didn't see that touch anybody's stick, so that might have been icing.
Okay.
Trushinsky pushes it up to Trimborn. Trimborn over to Allred. Back to Trushinsky. The shot and a score. That's how you do that.
That was nice. That's probably one of their prettiest goals they've had all season.
I think so. Davis never had a chance. He was off balance when that pass came back over, and there was just no way he could catch up to it.
Yeah, I mean, he was watching Trimborn come in, and Trimborn just kind of dished it over. Actually, I thought Trimborn's dish was going to get blocked there by a stick, and it got over to Wilmers. And, of course, you got to watch Wilmers. He's got speed, right? And that's where he got drawn to, and then Wilmers just threw it right back as a drop.
And just like that, we got a
net.
4-goal lead. Parsons now gains the zone. He takes a shot that goes high up over the top of the Waterloo net. Puck all the way back down into the Omaha zone. Banaszak back, wins the race, passes it to Leviska. Leviska gets the puck up to Bedore. Bedore with a shot and a save by Davis. And the match penalties have now expired. 9:49 left here in the third period. Junior Lancers lead the Warriors 5-1. Shots on goal 28-12 in favor of Omaha. Leviska's shot from the point off the face-off win gets pushed off to the side by Davis, and I think we had an intentional offsides there.
You got to let the kids clear, though. There's no intentional. Yeah, see, they blew the whistle at it too quickly.
Too quickly, so.
Yeah, because you got to give the kid a time to clear the zone.
Yeah. So they're going to try and make up for it with a center ice face-off.
Can't do it. You hear that, MC Hammer? Can't do it.
No. No, you can't. Battle in front of the Omaha bench. Moss with the puck. Battles for it. Loses the battle. Well, I'll tell you what. Maybe it's the ice.
Yeah.
There's an ice monster out there. Maybe it's the ice monster that's getting the puck, too. Waterloo's chance to clear it. Ends up with a battle with Leviska. The puck ends up coming back out into the neutral zone. Ends up with Leviska's stick. He puts that back down into the corner, and Bedore tried a centering pass that didn't quite make the mark. Victor Knapp battles with Moss over along the half wall. Pass back over to Leviska. Leviska gains the zone. His shot gets blocked by DeVoe. Farnsworth picks up the puck as it leaks back into the neutral zone. He passes to Roby. Gets past Roby's stick. Ends up with Gabe Chubb. Chubb pushes it down toward Davis, and he covers up for the face-off. 8:22 left to play here in the third period of this JV matchup. Omaha leads 5-1. Trimward's going to come in and take the face-off. And he wins that battle. Roby puts the puck down into the corner. Waterloo tries to chip it out. They can't quite get it done. Wilmers put the puck over there, and it ended up back at the point. Shot went down, went right of the net. Waterloo on the breakout, but that puck got blocked by Roby. Now Wilmer's back down below. Battles behind the net. Comes back up to Farnsworth. Farnsworth's shot gets blocked by White. Centering pass over to Roby, and he couldn't quite get a hold of it. Trimborn loses control of the puck. And now Waterloo on the rush. That Waterloo shot by Noah Gebe gets glove saved by Simon Johnson. And with 7:26 left to play here in the third period, we'll have a face-off to Simon's left. Ben Parsons up against Schrickerath. They battle. Puck goes over to the corner. Schrickerath pushes it behind the net. Try to wrap around by Homelar. It went above the crossbar. Now Omaha on the hard rush down into the zone. And Nolan Fitzpatrick tried a centering pass there, didn't quite make the mark. Now Banaszak with the puck. He passes over to Despirito. Despirito puts a shot on net. And Davis made a quick turnaround there, got his glove out there, and was able to make a save.
Davis looks like he's struggling a little bit tonight. He's been all over. I mean, he's made some good saves. You know, shots on goal right now are 33-13 in favor of Omaha, but at times it looks like he's having trouble handling rebounds.
And that's obviously cost him. Those last two goals were, the fourth goal was a result of him unable to maintain control of the rebound. Parsons with a centering pass. Fitzpatrick now has it over in the corner. Puts it back behind the net to Parsons. Parsons battles. Puck comes back up to the point. Just Despirito with a shot. Doesn't find the Waterloo net. Despirito dumps it back down into the corner. Whips all the way back around. Banaszak pinches. Battles for control of the puck deck down there with Parsons. Waterloo starts a breakout. Again, Homelar.
He's certainly trying to get one.
He is trying to get one.
They
tried to get one to him, and it didn't. It didn't get there. It got interrupted, and
I would say Homelar's had probably some of their better scoring opportunities in this contest.
He's definitely keeps putting himself in a position to score. Leviska with the pass that was intended for Allred, missed the mark. Now Farnsworth skates behind the net and loses the battle with Moss for the puck. Terhune back there too for Waterloo battling. And finally a whistle.
That's rare you'll get a whistle on those ones. Usually the official will let it go for a few seconds.
Yeah, usually before you hear the whistle, you hear a linesman or the referee yelling for him to play the puck. Face off in the Omaha zone. Ends up back to Coots. Coots shoots it down there. Terhune was trying to get a hold of it and trying to, with either Terhune or Moss was trying to get a hold of that puck and get it around Simon Johnson, but Simon was quick to cover up that puck. So we'll have another face-off over to Simon's right. Now 5:40 left in the third period. Still 5-1 Omaha. Trimborn wins the draw over to Despirito. Despirito tried to get that one over to Knapp, and it's going to make its way all the way down into past Knapp and into the Waterloo zone, and icing is the call. 33-14, the shots on goal in favor of your junior Lancers. Trimborn with the draw. It's chipped up to Knapp. Knapp overskates it. So does Trimborn. A battle in the slot. Knapp finally gets a hold of the puck. Forwards it up to Trimborn. Trimborn can't handle the pass. Knapp gains control of the puck. Goes to dump it back down into the Waterloo zone, but Coots controls it. Now Despirito picks up the puck. He gains the Waterloo zone. Off to the left, takes a shot. Hits a Warrior stick. That shot goes awry. Now Moss trying to battle for the puck, getting it down into the Omaha zone, but it's quickly intercepted. Now back behind the Waterloo net is GB. GB tries to get the puck up to Coots. Coots still battling along the wall. And as he goes to dump it down, it ends up with Jackson Lundgren. Lundgren trying to break it out, but Buckley interrupts that opportunity. Now Wilmers trying to chip that puck past White. He gets it done. Parsons goes to make a centering pass over to Roby, but led him a little too far. Roby gets the centering pass that missed its mark. And we're starting to battle again here, getting a little chippy here in the third. GB gets the puck past LaVisca. Waterloo maintains control. Delvaux takes a shot from the left point. And Simon Johnson with a glove save. That puck was actually well wide of the Omaha net by almost 2 feet.
Hopefully the stream looks a little better by this point in the game for our fans, and looks like it's settled down.
Omaha got a little sloppy on that breakout attempt. We had another shot from Delvaux from the point. And again, it went wide of the net, but Simon Johnson wisely held on to that one to kind of slow things up. Breakout attempt up the left side made it all the way down untouched into the Warrior zone, so icing against Omaha. 3:32 left to play here in the third period. Omaha leads Waterloo 5-1. Shots on goal now 34-16 in favor of your Junior Lancers. Gabe Chubb takes the draw. Waterloo got a hold of it temporarily. Ends up on LaVisca's stick. LaVisca passes it up to Carson Coleman. Coleman carries the puck behind the Waterloo net. Goes to chip it back. And it gets past everyone else. Chubb ends up with the puck. And now Waterloo on the rush. Got past Lundgren. And there were about 3 attempts there by Waterloo to shoot the puck, and
a couple fans and then
one block. And Omaha ices the puck again.
Omaha's going to have to tighten that zone up a little bit, because I don't think we still have 3 minutes, almost 3 minutes left in this contest, but I don't think Waterloo's going to be as sloppy on those shots tomorrow morning.
Definitely not. GB with the shot. Saved by Simon Johnson. Puck back behind the net. Gets past Homelar. Now Trushinsky tries to break it out. Homelar is patient. Picks up the puck, but then gets checked by DeSpirito. Now Banaszak behind the Omaha net. Banks that one off the boards, but it still doesn't get out of the zone. Back down into the corner. DeSpirito again passes it over, and Trushinsky's going to end up with it. Puts it back to Banaszak, back to Trushinsky. Trushinsky, ends up getting it up into neutral ice. It ends up with Tyler Trimborn. He takes a shot, and Davis makes the save.
Yeah, he had all red on that side. I'm not saying the shot is the wrong idea, but he did have all red over there. Even if he'd done a nice low shot off the pad, I think it would have created a rebound chance.
Definitely. And Davis was way over toward that right post. So there would have been plenty of room for all red to take a shot. Monroe tries to get past LaVisca with the puck. He's unsuccessful. LaVisca chips it up and gets it up into neutral ice. Ben Parsons down there on the forecheck with Badori. Waterloo's not giving up. 1:30 left to play. LaVisca chips the puck behind the Waterloo net. Parsons comes down to battle. Dore gets the puck, centering pass to Knapp, misses the mark. Dore with the puck again. He chips it down in. Omaha makes a couple personnel changes. 65 seconds left in this one. Omaha up by 4. Monroe for Waterloo loses that puck battle. And now Wilmers down with Roby. Wilmers takes a shot low.
Davis thought it was behind him.
He did. He thought that one went in the net. Oh, good save. Good hold into the zone by Farnsworth. Farnsworth, there's a delayed penalty here. Hang on to that puck. Simon Johnson is out for the 6th attacker. And GB gets a little physical with Josiah Roby well after the whistle.
I don't know that at that age that I'd want to take Roby on.
Not me.
He's got an edge, and I don't know.
I think that was just more a little frustration than anything else.
Well, and I'm sure it is. You know, when that puck was going in there, it was still loose. Davis made the initial stop, but again, we were talking about the rebounds. It was sitting loose in front of his pad, so Roby, in first instinct, go after the puck, right?
Yeah.
I don't think he meant any ill will or anything towards Jacoby.
He didn't mean any ill will, but GB sure did.
You know, boys will be boys.
That's right. Another shot on goal from Gabe Chubb. Davis makes the save. We're down inside 10 seconds now left to play. Puck down into the zone, back up to the point. Farnsworth fans on the shot, and
that's off.
That was well offside.
All he had to do was chip it back in. Instead, he took it out and tried to chip it
reminded me of a defenseman wearing a white sweater in the second period who had to make 2 attempts to pull the puck back across the goal line.
Yeah.
And as time expires, your junior Lancer, junior varsity, comes in and takes the first of 2 games from the Waterloo Warriors JV. Final score, Omaha 5, Waterloo 1. Final shot on goal tally, Omaha with 35 and the Waterloo Warriors with 18. We're going to take a break for varsity warm-ups. And I think we got a little bit of...
were the linesmen not down there separating them?
The linesmen were not down there separating them.
Well, one team should have gone in before the other team. I mean, that's...
Mason Winberg had some words for a couple Omaha players. Now Blake Buckley is out talking to the referee. He's actually on the ice without a helmet.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think that's supposed to happen unless is he out here for, they're doing senior night.
Okay.
I was like, what are they doing?
So
senior night.
So as the Waterloo Warriors seniors prepare for senior night, we're going to take a break here on our end for Warrior Senior Night, some varsity warm-ups, and a cleaning of the ice, and then we'll get back for varsity action. You've been watching Junior Lancer Hockey on the Omaha Hockey Network.